power.
And what's cool for me, so you've heard my music, and you maybe wouldn't classify it as like the most hip hop when you first hear it. Like I'm not really supposed to be in conversations about RA and Afro and recognize based on how my shit sounds on stage. But it's just like you take that like listenability back to the fast rap. I want to take that like lyrical ability to the melody rap. You know what I mean? So when people hear my shit, they're like, he can rap.
He can rap.
But he doing some shit for the ladies.
Like I had one of my boys, T Sway, tell me, shout out to T Sway, did some of my singles. Getaway was one of my favorites that we did. But he told me that I got kind of like a Malz Monday kind of vibe and everything. I've been listening to a lot of Malz and AJ Snow, and I'm like, I do see what they're talking about now and everything. For me,
that's what we should get on. Some West Coast AJ Snow.
I fucks with that shit. Yeah, definitely. You know, but once I heard those type of vibes, I was like, okay, now I see where my style's going. This is kind of fitting the chill tone of what Kevin Mike Check's about. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? But you're still going to hear some bars with my shit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But I do love the movie path that I do with it. I love movies, so I adapt that shit to my projects every time. Like my next project, I'll give a hint. It's called Chill Fella, Good Play Off Goodfellas. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have like a little mafia vibe to it, and this is just some dope stories.
That's
fire, I'm excited for that shit.
Yeah, I love to help out with that.
Hell yeah.
Well, man, if there, last question.
Yeah.
If there was a set in time, a threshold, per se, if there was a threshold 3 years from now that you would want to be through, whether that's being on the road, whether that's touching new markets, new amounts of money, what should that look like within 3 years? How far should the music have reached, and what does the album need to do to get you there?
Oh boy. First of all, shout out to my boy Smoking Purple. He's like my video guy, and he's just been a good homie and kind of helping me build the plan as we go along with stuff. So we're about to link up again and talk some more business, but we've been talking like just long-term plans. So for me, once I feel I get my website and LLC bags, I did have an LLC. I didn't utilize it for my shit because artists, you are a business. Get your LLCs, you know what I'm saying? Try to earn your shit. So for me, once I get those back in order, I feel it'll go from there. And it's a matter of discipline too. Really a lot of discipline on like how I spend, what I invest in, and what I associate with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me in 3 years time, I hope and I know, it's a weird thing to say because I mean, sometimes you never know how things are going to go, but you really want to believe it. I know that for sure I will be on the road, traveling different places and everything. Within a regional portion, at least, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying, I don't want to be national. I also want to be realistic on how the progress is going and where my fan bases are at. Right? At the same time, trusting the process is really the key point at the end of the day. So in 3 years, I hope to be just on the road, meeting different people, doing more interviews like this, creating my own platforms and stuff like that, and just having a brand of Kevin Mike Check be known as just a dope independent rapper and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like just be known amongst like the Techs, the Blow Russells, the Russes, even if that gets to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Exactly.
I respect that.
Yeah, true that and everything. You know, but for me, I've always told myself I'm a fan first, artist second. So I always learn it before I earn it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Two people I think of in that category are DJ Quik. Yeah. And Anderson .Paak. I love fucking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love
because they're the type of niggas who will help fix your shit in the middle of a tech breakdown, but then they're also superstars regardless. Yep. You know what I mean? And they're just respectful. And that's how if you're wondering, that's how we look at you, bro. You know what I mean? That. Yeah, you have that level of respect. I get goosebumps thinking about it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that heavy.
Where can people find you, find the album, and someone who's never heard you, first thing that you want them to know right as this interview is ending?
Okay, so y'all can find me all platforms, Kevin Mike Check. All social media is Kevin Mike Check. For TikTok, it's replaced the E's with a 3, so Kevin Mike Check for that. Choppin' and Chillin' is on even.biz. It is a direct-to-consumer platform. Pay what you want, little as $5, big as much as $30. You know, and you get a behind-the-scenes documentary on how the project was made and stuff like that. Little cool interviews that me and the homie Smoke worked on right there. And then for me, if you haven't heard me before, man, I'm just here to bring chill vibes and dope rhymes, and you know what I mean? I'm here to make your day a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? I'm just optimistic as hell with that shit, if that makes sense.
Sir.
Yeah, saying.
Congrats on the new album, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Thank you for coming to see me, man.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Mike Check, y'all. Go tap in.
Much love.